Welcome to my series about my book, You Are Your Own Lighthouse. This book came about after a divorce and a breakup and an injury. It kind of all compiled over time. So I was married to a military man for 24 years. We literally lived all around the world. We have two daughters, and living all around the world, I always felt like I was kind of that lighthouse that kept things going and kept things moving. I was the one constant in everybody's life. They may go off and do their thing, but they would always come back, and I kind of was that light is what I kind of felt like. And my husband and I got divorced, and I got into a relationship. I started to feel that way for my then boyfriend and his daughters. And that kind of fell apart. And that was January of 2020. Fast forward to September of 2020, I fell at work and injured my foot. And I started my healing journey during this time. And one of those days, I was just kind of having a rough day, but I was also kind of excited. I got the desk chair, this one specifically, and because it was a foot injury, it was best if I put the chair together on my bed, because then I was standing up. I wouldn't have to get down on the floor and then try and stand up. So I was putting it together up on my bed, and I lifted the chair up to make sure that the wheels were on secure. And they seemed to be unsecure. So I moved the chair from above my bed to the floor. And when I got it so it was right above the floor, uh, the wheels fell off and hit my then injured foot. And thankfully, not where it was injured, but it was enough to make me break down and just start crying. And I just cried to the higher power, whoever was listening, my angels. And I just started crying. And I said, I have been the lighthouse for everybody else. I said, who is my lighthouse? Where is my lighthouse? And this voice came back saying, you are your own lighthouse. And I just sat there and I took in a deep breath. I went and washed my face. And I said, okay. And that's when I said, there's the title to my book. I had this idea. I was in such a horrible place between dealing with all the emotions from the divorce, from the relationship, from my injury, in the midst of COVID. I was just in a very dark place. And all I could think of is all these people who, when you're going through a difficult time, that's all you focus on is that one thing and all the negative stuff that may be going around it. Well, I wrote this book to give ideas on other things you can do to help work through some of these difficult times. So, like, the first part is mad as hell. First chapter is mad as hell. And I give different ideas on what to do. So exercise is in there, let it out, one day at a time. So I walk through different things and I talk a little bit about it. So it's not a read front to back. It's more of, this is how I'm feeling right now. And I just want to, one of the chapters is relax. This one's grow. I just happened to open that up to grow. You want to grow during this difficult time. So it gives you ideas on what to do to help you grow and become that better version of yourself. So what I did with this series is I've taken each section, I'm going to read it, and I'm going to add in there maybe a story or give something more that I would have added if I would have known. As time goes on, you go, oh, I should have added this. Oh, I didn't think about that. So it's going to give what's in the book plus a little bit of detail. Plus, I'm at the end, I haven't completed the whole thing yet, but at the end, I may go in and add some extra like bonuses to it. Um, and the other thing is, this is my journal that I came up with. So this is what it looks like on the inside. And in the beginning, I wrote down some prompts that you can choose from, because sometimes when you sit down to write, you just nothing really comes out. So someone I need to forgive is, or today I can honor myself by. So there's just different ideas for you to write down. And in the very back, I made it. So one of the things I talk about in my book is to write a letter to yourself or to somebody else. So it's dear, and then you write, to whomever it is. So if I was writing to myself, dear Janelle, and then I would write as if I'm writing to myself. And the thing is with this, if you're writing it to somebody that you may have hard feelings with, an ex, a parent, a friend, whatever, whomever, do not tear it out and send it to them. Do not tear it out and send it to them. I'm going to say it one more time. Do not tear it out and send it to them. Leave it in your book. And if you do tear it out, shred it up. Put it through the shredder, rip it up, burn it, something like that. It's all of this information is in my book, because that is not the purpose of doing this. I actually have somebody, I told them to do this, and I said, do not do this. And he did. And it was not very good. It was horrible on his part. It did not end well. So let's just say that. Um, and yeah, so do not give it to the other person. This is for your healing, not for theirs. And that's what this book is about. The book and the journal. It's for your healing, and for you to grow. And a little side note, I wrote this thinking it would be for divorced women. Um, in reality, it's not just for women that are going through divorce. It could be at any time. There have been many times I've gone through a difficult time and I've had my friends go, have you picked up your book? Have you read your book? I'm like, oh, no. In fact, I should be picking it up right now because I have some things going on. I'm like, oh, I should be picking up my book. So I hope this series helps you, it benefits you. Please give me notes, send me messages, let me know what really strikes a good chord with you, what has helped, what has, what maybe you've done something a little bit different. I give you an idea and you make a little tweak and you do it something a little bit different. I say that because you never know who else might be reading it and it helps. You guys, thank you so much. And if you have not done so already, please, please, please subscribe to my channel. That helps you get the notifications, do the notification bell also, because that will give you, that will let you know whenever I do put out a new video. And you guys, thank you so much for your time. And I hope you enjoy this series. Take care.